You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your weekly prediction edition ready to go. We've got 3 sizzling predictions. One's about Victor and Claire. One is about Tucker and the Abbotts. And the last one is about Phyllis and Danny and, of course, the bug. So, as always, my predictions are based on confirmed CBS soap spoilers, promos, and recent episodes. And, of course, my knowledge of soap history. If you haven't already, though, be sure to click subscribe. And now let's see what could happen on Young and Restless in coming days. My first prediction is that Victor's anger at Claire is kind of karma for the rest of the Newmans. In recent episodes, we've seen Victor Newman angry and unrepentant in his dislike for his newfound granddaughter, Claire Howard. The bottom line to Victor is that Claire hurt his darling Nikki, and he can't stand for that. And he also doesn't want Victoria Newman hurt, and he thinks Claire is trouble on wheels. So when Jordan Howard called to lure sloppy drunk Nikki Newman out of the house on the ranch, she used Claire as a leverage point to get her away from safety and from Victor's security team, which isn't so crack anyway. And Jordan told Nikki she had Claire and that Victoria was going to lose her mother or daughter, and then said Nikki could trade herself for Claire. So off Nikki went, despite not liking Claire, likely hoping to spare Victoria some pain. And let's be honest, also, Nikki is not thinking clearly because she's chugging vodka by the quart these days. So no doubt Jordan is defeated soon as their final battle begins on Tuesday, the 26th, according to official Y&R spoilers. There's no word on what Jordan has done with Claire, but we have to assume she's drugged her to get her out of the psych hospital and has her tied up somewhere or knocked out on drugs. When the dust settles, I believe Victoria is going to want to integrate her daughter Claire into the Newman family, and I expect that is going to be a rough road. You've seen how much the Newmans all like to circle the wagons, treat Adam like an outsider, and hate on him. And I'm not saying he hasn't done bad things, but their attitude about him from the moment they found out he existed has been extremely negative. And I think Victoria is about to get a taste of that same medicine. She's been relentlessly nasty to Adam and about Adam, especially in recent months. Even after he totally chilled out, he's trying to be better. He saved Faith's life like 3 times in a row, including giving up an organ for her. But Victoria is relentless, and she's been such just a bee. And now Victoria's daughter is in the same black sheep position that Adam has always occupied. So I definitely think it's karma, not just for Victoria, but for the rest of the family. They thought Adam was bad. Here comes Claire. Hold my beer. So Victoria needs to rethink her horrible attitude, and maybe this will get her to do it. But I think it's going to be a hard sell for Victor and others of the Newmans. Ironically, I don't think it's going to be a hard sell for Adam. I think he's going to be totally chill about it. All right, my second prediction, Phyllis, I think is going to turn dark and ruin her redemption. I'm putting redemption in quotes. You can't see my finger quotes. Definitely finger quotes. So spoilers for next week have Danny and Christine discussing and deciding if they have a future together. I hope they do, and I hope it's far away from Genoa City. That is Wednesday, December 27th, but I would say things look promising for them as Thursday, December 28th has Michael and Lauren's vow renewal. Spoiler photos indicate Danny and Christine go together. And I expect Phyllis to be there. She's BFFs with Michael and friends with Lauren. She would not miss their vow renewal. And I also expect Christine to taunt Phyllis about her happy plans for the future with Danny. To be clear, Danny has showed zero interest in Phyllis since he came back to town, while full-on wooing Christine at every turn. He wrote a song for her, named it for the place they got married, got her a bracelet like one he got her long ago, and they've been making out constantly. He lights up when she's in the room, and he talks about her when she's not there. He's smitten. With Phyllis, he is polite. as exes are who share a grown child. Danny has given Phyllis no sign that he's interested in her at all, but spoilers for next week from the recent promo say that Phyllis makes a move on Danny and says there's something between them, and then she kisses him. I fully expect Danny to push her back and tell her, no, I'm choosing Christine. The choice is clear. Presuming he does that, I expect Phyllis to come unglued, lash out, and put her redemption at risk. And again, redemption is in quotes because she's not been working hard to redeem herself. Phyllis has just been saying she's trying to be a better person while not doing anything to prove that she's a better person or to make her become a better person. So even worse though, if Phyllis is this mad, I have to question whether she might fall in with Tucker. You know, he offered her big bucks to come work with him. And if and when Danny rejects her, I think that she will take the job. And I could totally see her conspiring with Tucker to burn down Genoa City. So we will see. All right, my third and final prediction is that the Abbotts push Tucker too far. So we just talked about Tucker and Phyllis, but here's more about just Tucker alone. I expect, much like with Phyllis, that Tucker's going to lose it soon, and I think they're throwing him and Phyllis together for a reason, so that's why this prediction is related to the other one. On Wednesday, December 27th, spoilers say Devon writes Tucker a reality check. I'm sure Abby's in support of it, Abby, who's an Abbott, and the daughter of his estranged wife, Ashley Abbott. But the next day, on Thursday, the 28th, Ashley struggles with residual feelings for Tucker. I don't think her feelings matter really because he's furious. He knows the Abbotts are responsible for that smear piece that just came out in the press on him. And he's about to find out that Glissade was overpriced and could soon be worthless, especially if Kyle feeds him the bad info about the product that Tucker plans to steal. I just see all of this adding up to Tucker being butthurt and coming unhinged. And can you imagine the notion of an unhinged Tucker and a vengeful, unhinged Phyllis together? I mean, they might literally burn down the town, not just, using that as hyperbole. So we'll see. All right, that is my new Y&R prediction edition for the week. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely drop your comments, share your thoughts on where you think these plots are going and where you'd like them to go. I love reading your comments. And remember, there is no new episode of Y&R on Christmas Day, but there will be a hot new Young and the Restless video waiting right here for you on our channel because we are here talking Y&R with you 7 days a week. And as always, this is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.